So, fun fact about the Sharks. Last season, they had 20 wins in 82 games. This season, in 23 games, they have 11 wins. At the quarter mark of the season, they had 10 wins in 21 games. So, they were halfway there in only a quarter of the games. So, you like that pace. Basically, you're on pace to double your win total, is where you're at right now. So, that's we like that. Yaroslav Askarov in November, 7-1, 955 save percentage in his in November 8 games. He was 1 win, 4 losses, and 1 overtime loss, 884 save percentage in October. So a little bit of a rough start. We called that out, but he got settled down and he settled down quick, right? That 955 save percentage, like that jumps off the screen, and when you watch him play, and he's like making incredible saves. It's just like
Yeah.
it eye popping saves. Like he steals games. He's stealing games, right? Like this is what you traded for. This is what you hope for. Barry Trotz, the GM in Nashville, looks like a silly goose right now for giving him up, doesn't he? Okay, so let's talk about the games that happened over this past week. On Tuesday, Vince picked the win of the week to be Utah, and in overtime, Celebrini made him look like a goddamn genius with the hat trick, um, uh, including the OT winner. Fun fact: according to NHL Stats Department, only Jordan Stahl in February 2007 and Patrick Lane in October 2016 had scored hat tricks that included OT winners as teenagers before Celebrini joined them on Tuesday. Also in that game, Celebrini was the fourth teenager to hit 30 points in 20 games or fewer. The other three, these are guys you might have heard of. Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Sid Crosby. Wayne Gretzky did it twice because he was a teenager for 2 seasons. Uh, yeah, that's some elite fucking
Yeah.
company for our boy Celebrini. In that same game, Will Smith had 2 assists in that game, and Askarov had 24 out of 26 saves. That's a 926 save percentage, so a little bit below the mark. What a bum. No. uh, then on Thursday, that was your win of the week call, Sam. In the shootout, they get the win 4-3, making you look like a damn genius. Kurashov had the shootout winning goal. The goals during the run of play, he had Gaudet, Delandria, and Kurashov. Celebrini, Smith, Orlov, Delandria, and Graf had 2 assists. Askarov had all but 3 saves, 31 for 34. They did lose on Saturday versus Ottawa. Nobody had that for win of the week, but Klingberg and Goodrow got on the board. You
That
lose
one got away from them, man.
that
They
one
had a
got
really good chance,
yeah,
and
yeah. It
it
just
slipped through the fingers.
yeah. Ah. Um, Askarov only allowed one in though, 34 of
Yeah.
35. It was oh no, I'm sorry, that was Nedeljkovic, 24 of 27, 889 save percentage. So he looked pretty good though. I jumped ahead. The 34 of 35 was Askarov on Sunday versus Boston, which Tyler had a win of the week, making him look like a goddamn genius. Okay. Mukmadolin, Celebrini, and Graf tossed in an empty netter as well. Celebrini, Toffoli, Eklund, Ferraro, and Goodrow, and Orlov all had assists as well. So the standings are heading into yesterday, because I didn't update the standings though. 11, 9, and 3, 25 points. They're fifth and in the Pacific, just outside of the playoffs in ninth as of yesterday. I didn't update for today's standings, but that's okay. So win of the week didn't matter because all three of us picked different games and all three of us were right. So the whole idea of win of the week when we started it a couple of years ago was we assumed the team was going to be bad and we were trying to find something to try to entertain us and keep us locked in. I think this might be the last year we do win of the week, man, because
We're gonna look too
we're
smart.
locked in no matter what. This is getting too easy. I think this is going to be the last year we do win of the week. Because this is the whole point was when they were bad to try to pick some
Find out
try
the
try to
one.
try
The
to pick the
one win.
one. Yeah, exactly. So this is uh this is this is fun. Okay, that's the point. The long story short is this is fun. And if we don't need to do win of the week starting next season, so be it, but we're still doing it this season. Upcoming games, you're at Colorado on Wednesday. You're hosting Vancouver on Friday, and then you're at Vegas on Saturday. So you got a back to back there. What game do you want?
Hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Man, Colorado's really good.
Yeah, they've
Really good.
been they've
They
been
have
lights out. I'm staying away from the Colorado game. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing Colorado.
So that leaves the
What's
back to back.
crazy on the plus minus stats, Colorado has 5 the top 5 spots. They lead the league in plus minus for 5 players.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
that's
yeah. They are.
insane.
Yeah, Nathan McKinnon leads the planet in scoring right now. Celebrini is like right there, like doing amazing. But like it's just it. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's in McKinnon's in God mode right now. He
yeah,
is
exactly.
playing
Yeah,
really good. So it's definitely staying away from Colorado.
I'm just not brave enough. I'm not brave enough to do it right now. If they do it, if they do it, it is no pants o'clock. I'm never going back to the I don't need pants for the rest of my life. No.
You know what, man? I got to take Vancouver at the Shark Tank. I got to take the home game.
Yeah, you take the home game on the front end of the back to back. That's kind of where
Yeah,
I was leaning
yeah.
to. I'll take the coward's way out as well with you.
Okay.
If Tyler wants to be brave and take Vegas or Colorado, he can do that. But or he can
But
join
the
us,
but the
and
Sharks didn't they beat Utah last week?
they did.
They did. So, I mean, Monday,
Yeah,
there's also Monday against Utah. And I mean, this team is a lot of fun to watch,
yeah,
but the thing, they're getting better. And there's a lot of talent. We got to go to the Barracuda game, Tyler and I. So we got to see some of the younger guys down there. And the first thing that we noticed, because we go to a couple Barracuda game a year, from the games we went to last year, Vince, the
mhm.
speed of this Barracuda team versus last year, this team is much faster. This team
Good.
is like
I love
way
that.
better.
Yeah,
Um, so if we could get a couple of those guys up, and I know it takes time for them to transition to the bigs, to the big leagues, to the
yeah, yeah,
to the pros, but I'm very excited where Mike Greer and the Sharks are headed. Obviously having Macklin Celebrini as, your number one overall pick. I mean, he's a franchise changer. Um, and he's only getting better. I mean, to do what he's doing as a teenager, and most of these guys that go number one overall, like, Sidney Crosby, they don't really change the franchise until they're in year 3, 4, and 5, and we're seeing it a little bit sooner with the Sharks, and I think that's some of the talent around them. That's,
yeah,
the Will Smith and Eklund and, some of the other guys that are, Askarov. There's a lot of guys that are improving. Clearly, Macklin Celebrini's the Curry of the
yeah,
Sharks. We
yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's okay, but, when the Warriors were at the peak of their powers, everybody loved Curry, but there was the Clay people and the Draymond people and the
hmm
Curry people, and then you had the people that just loved the bench, the strength in numbers bench. That was just a lot of fun, and they
Your
had
Sean
their fans,
Livingston, your Sean Livingston fans and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah, 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 totally.
So, I really just enjoy this team, and they're getting better, and I I don't wanna get too far ahead of myself. Just keep me interested this season. But it's next year, Mike Greer, go all in. Get the top defenseman. Get a couple of the top defensemen, because I feel like that's the thing that this team is really missing is a solid defensive presence on the team. The goalies are better. The goaltending is much better. It's just the defense in front of them.
Mhm.
that seems like it's a little bit lacking at times, but they're getting better. They're still a very young team. And I know there's some guys that could get traded and get you a return, but I'm liking these guys, man. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of hoping that maybe we sneak in. I know it's a year ahead, but I'm kind of hoping we just get into the dance just to see it, just to say we did it.
I'm telling you what, I need I need a head count for Warsaw's kids because I'm starting to think he might have actually sacrificed one of those kids to get that win because they're since he said that, there were 0-4, there were 0 wins, 4 losses, and 2 overtime losses. Uh, they're 11-5 and 1 and 1 overtime loss. So since then, so that's a bit of a heater since then that happened. So I need a head count.
I mean,
I need a head count.
if you played 500 the first 6 games, like, you're, like, 2nd, 3rd in the division.
Yeah, yeah,
You're right there. So, I'm kinda hoping that they just continue to improve, and I would love to see this team. I know it's a year ahead of what we predicted because we didn't really have them in the playoffs. We thought they were gonna be 500, kinda lurking, and so far that's holding true. They're lurking. They're right there. But now I'm kinda, like, getting greedy, and I'm like, I would like to see this team sneak in. Like,
yeah.
just I just wanna see it. It's been so long since we got to see the playoffs, and, I'm just really excited to see where this team is going and keep me interested. That's the number one thing. They're super fun to watch, and, this team's got me, man. They like, every game I watch the pregame, the postgame. I
Yeah.
read every article I can, because it's just ultra fun to watch, man.
And we got a new tradition has begun now too. When you get your player of the game tarps off and you get the shark tooth necklace
And
thanks to Ryan
that's
Reeves.
from, Ryan Reeves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan
so
Reeves. It was supposed to be here at the beginning of the season, but there was a problem with shipping, I believe. So they were using like sunscreen bottles or whatever the hell was around before then. But it finally arrived, and so now and it arrived just in time for the Macklin Hattie hat trick game. So
oh,
there you
so
go.
good.
That's the rules. Tarps off. You put the shark tooth necklace on, and away you go.